My mother is a manipulative, money-hungry liar.
My daughter is a yip-yip-yappy chihuahua that I cannot tolerate her energy.
My mother is very disrespectful. She's always mean, nasty, and rude.
My daughter is disrespectful, period.
She even tried to attack me in front of my child, her own grandchild.
She's exaggerating. We never got physical.
But my mom kicked me out in February of 2024 because I was not paying her the amount of rent that she wanted after she upped the rent, not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times.
The reason why I put her out my house is because she was dirty, she left maggots in my floor, and on top of it all, she wasn't paying her rent, period.
My mom owes me an apology.
I do not owe my daughter the apology. I've given her one. My
mother
daughter is the problem.
Well, we'll hear from Rosalina shortly, but let's meet Anna first and get her side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Anna to the show. Anna, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So how do you feel about what your mother just said?
My mother, she's a liar, as I said in the clip. She over-exaggerates everything. She makes everything worse. You know, she paints herself out to be the victim all the time.
Got it. You said not only did you call her a liar in that, but you also call her money hungry and manipulative. So tell me about that.
So we stayed with her for about, I want to say about 6 months or whatnot, because I fell on hard times.
Okay.
And when I moved in with her, I went and got a job. Me and my boyfriend, we went and got jobs. And she started charging us rent, which was fine. But for you to raise the rent not once, not twice, but 3 times to something that I cannot afford, like, you were wrong.
What was her justification for raising the rent? Did you bring, was there...
No justification because
she
didn't have any money at the end of the week or at the end of the month. And it was upsetting her that we ended up with money at the end of the week or at the end of the month, and she did not.
Okay, so you feel like your mother was being flirtatious with your boyfriend, you told my producers?
Yes, I did.
Here you go, love, here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, we, my boyfriend, when he first came out here, when he first got out here from Michigan, he paid for my mom to move into an apartment.
Your boyfriend?
Yes, with no problem. Gave her the money for it. And while we're living at the apartment,
is this the same boyfriend you with now?
Yes.
Okay.
We have our own room. She has her own room. And one morning, he wasn't completely dressed. He had on his boxers, and he ran to the bathroom. She stops him mid-stride into the bathroom to have a conversation. And as her eyes are supposed to be up here, her eyes are down here. And as a mom, like, you're old enough to be his mom. What are you doing?
And so how did you find that out?
My boyfriend told me.
Your boyfriend told you that. Okay, then. Before I bring your mom out, how do you feel like your mother betrayed you?
My mother slept with one of my friends. Someone that's my same age. We went to the same school. We hung out almost every day. And I just found out about it this year before I left her house.
Got it. Okay. And your mother told you?
No.
Who told you?
A sibling told me. My younger sibling.
And so how did your younger sibling find out?
My younger sibling was there.
Okay. So your younger sibling was in the house and saw this guy coming out of your mother's room?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's not even the only incident, Karamo.
Okay.
She actually was sleeping with my dad's friend. Okay. Someone my dad called his brother.
Got it. So hearing this, I'm deducting that your parents got divorced.
No, they're not divorced. They're just separated.
They're separated, but it was because your mother cheated.
No, there was deeper issues than that.
Got it. Well, listen, I think it's time that we hear Rosalina's side of the story. Everyone, please welcome Rosalina to the show. How do you feel about what you just heard?
Most of it was lies.
Lies.
Now, what she did is that she manipulated the story to make it out for better for her. Okay, yes, I did sleep with one of her friends, yes.
What about my dad's friend?
They are not together.
What about my dad's friend?
They are not together. We are not together. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do.
Brother.
And they are not friends either. He got put out of the basement too. Listen, I ain't done. I may not have done the right things, but I can apologize for what I did wrong.
You were wrong.
You said you've never been physical with your daughter. Y'all never got any
3 times. But she never got to it because of my son. My son stopped it.
So yeah, so you're about to fight, but you didn't fight.
Oh, he wasn't there.
Okay.
He was at your daddy's house.
Asking.
Asking.
Let me talk to your brother. Let me talk to your brother. Your name is Marcus, right? Marcus, welcome to the show. So, I gotta first ask you, have you seen your mother and your sister fight physically?
Yes, I stopped mama from whooping her ass on 2 occasions.
Okay.
You're funny.
Very, very
You little
funny.
liar.
Bitch.
So, but everybody's a liar, though.
What was it like living in the house?
Everybody's a liar, but you.
What was it like living in the house?
We gonna keep being disrespectful, though.
Living in the house recently?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
It was always fighting, always arguing, just very, very petty. They couldn't have a civilized conversation, so it's like, you know, it was always chaos.
Okay, got it. So what do you want for your family?
I mean, I want the family to be back together. That's like from the bottom of my heart, wholeheartedly.
When was the last time you remember your family being together?
It's always been dysfunctional.
Since she was 12. Since he was 12.
It's always been dysfunctional.
When was the first time you remember it being dysfunctional?
I can't remember. It's always been like that.
You can't remember a time that your household's been healthy?
It's always been like
that. It has never been healthy, and he's
At
absolutely
all.
right.
And you're partially the blame.
Yes, I am partially to blame.
But
and your
baby
father
daddy
also is to blame.
You and your baby daddy, yes. Both of y'all.
Marcus, how old are you again?
22.
Do you and your sister ever get along?
No, we don't.
We don't.
Have you ever gotten along?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
In your opinion,
He's
when do you
alive.
get along?
We don't get along because my brother is her puppet.
We don't get along because you are lame.
We don't get along because you don't know how to respect nobody. We don't get along because your mouth. That's why we don't get along,
We don't
Marcus.
get along because
Marcus,
you don't know how to respect
Marcus,
nobody.
let's be real.
Because your
Let's
mouth.
be real. Let's be real. You're foul. And you let your mama do foul stuff.
You're foul.
How? Name
Because
a
of the
time.
stuff you do.
Because I don't
Okay.
pay your mama.
You told producers Anna will take a family drama to social media, and
Yes.
you wanted me to see a video that she did on Facebook. This
It's when it started.
Okay.
Family ain't mama ain't my daddy ain't This lady can dog the out of you, put you out. My little brother a bitch too. How am I the daughter paying phone bills, paying rent, paying light bills? But when I need gas money to go to work, egg me for 6 hours straight. Since 9:30 this morning. When I ask family, I expect family to do something.
That she don't get who family is.
I swear to God, on my grandmother's grave. I'm so hurt.
This is the stuff that she do.
Really? 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 Yeah, now I'm taking
So is this still live on public? Is this still
that's
in
how I
public?
found it. I didn't have it.
And you still have that video up?
I'm talking.
Okay.
My Facebook is public. I haven't deleted it, none of that, because I mean what I said.
Okay.
I did.
What do you think Anna still holds against you?
Not being a mom. Not raising me like she was supposed to. How are we in the same house
Did he
growing
ask you the
up?
question?
How are we in the same house growing up?
Did he ask
and
you?
I haven't seen you.
Did
You're
he
not
ask
an active mother in
you?
the same house.
Did he ask you?
Lower your tone, because I'm not yelling
Your
at you.
tone has been the same way, baby. The same way.
Because I'm tired. You hurt
And you
me.
think I
you
ain't?
Hurt
And
me,
you think
Rochelle.
I ain't? And you
And
think
you
I'm
don't
not?
care. You don't care.
I do
You don't
care.
care, because if you cared, really? When was the last time you called me about your grandchild? If you cared, you
Look
haven't.
on your-
Look, stop talking to me, because you haven't.
Look on your phone.
You
Text
have
message.
not.
It says hello.
You
She
have
has no
not.
reply.
Because I blocked her.
She don't call me.
She's been blocked for 4 months.
It's not blocked. It will show up on my phone.
'Cause I got
Am
something
I
for that.
wrong?
So
Go
we
ahead, 'cause I
invited
got something
Anna's
for
father
She
to
called-
join, but he declined.
Yes.
Instead,
Where's that statement?
shared this message with you all.
Oh,
Let me hear
he's
the
not going to
message.
agree with me at all.
So
because he hasn't lived with you in 5
Well,
years.
he said this. He said, I wholeheartedly agree with how my daughter feels. I do not agree with how she and her mother have addressed their issues. I refuse to participate in any attempts by anyone involved to disrespect any other party. Therefore, I sincerely hope this statement fully explains my position and my absence. Marcus Edwards Sr.
Thank you. He's
Okay.
not taking sides. Because he knows.
I wholeheartedly agree with how my daughter feels.
Okay.
Be quiet.
He can agree to how you feel. But okay. He can agree to how she feels. That's his number one. They have
Just like he's your number one.
Can you
It me when it come to him.
Okay, I got a moment, because you know what, I know y'all are both frustrated, and when I got into the office this morning, I saw my editors showing us that first piece, and there was something that struck me that y'all both said yesterday.
Okay.
That I asked them to cut together and put together, because I need y'all both to see this.
Okay.
I don't want to do this to my child. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to bring up the things that she's done unwanted.
That's my mom. Everybody wants their mom around, everybody. And for me not to have that rapport or that type of relationship with my mother, it hurts. It really does.
And if this is what she wants to help her, then I'll give it to her. Okay, I'm sorry.
I really do. I really love her. And I wish it was better, a lot better. I wish it can be more respect in our relationship.
Okay.
So look, no, so I gotta tell you this because it's so interesting that when you two are in front of each other, it's the name calling, it's volatile.
It's volatile.
But the vulnerability when you all are alone of saying how much you miss each other and how much you hate the space you're in. So I played that because I didn't know where this would go, and I'm glad that I asked him to pull the footage because what it does is that it resets the tone.
Yes, it does.
Because you both came out here with hurt and anger. And now I want to reset this, and let's start from that place.
Okay.
You love your mother.
I do.
And you are sad about where y'all been.
I adore my daughter. She is my miracle baby.
You don't act like it.
I know. Hold on.
And the reason why I don't act like it, love, is why. Why, Nana?
There should be no reason why you don't love your daughter, why you make your daughter feel like you hate her. There should be no reason for that.
Can you receive that?
I can receive it. Hon, we've been through this. We've talked over and over. We have talked calmly at least 4 times. Yeah. If I had the text messages, I could show you. But the last time she got angry with me, I deleted everything that she gave me.
I get it.
This is my love.
I get it.
She's everything, just like he's everything.
I get it.
I'm sorry for mentioning it, but she's my everything. She's the one that kept me going when I was so low.
So here we go, because there is the key thing that I've been writing down this entire time. When you said my daughter kept me when I was so low, early on in this relationship, there became a boundary issue that was crossed. Mm-hmm. The mother-daughter boundary was crossed, and there was conversations,
this was going on long before then, sir.
I believe, but nonetheless, there's a boundary that got crossed. Because there's certain things that your child doesn't need to hear, doesn't need to know.
Okay.
Because there is some part of you that you have put a guard up, and I understand why. So she's right. You won't allow her in some degree. But I also think that you never got the tools to understand how to really set those boundaries, so you're making the same mistakes over and over again. You had that relationship that you admitted to with someone who was younger. That was a friend of hers. Now David gets in, and David knows that story.
Okay.
And David don't got no business being involved, but because...
David's like a nephew to me.
I get it. But what I'm saying to you is, again, now she's had this, boyfriend's in the house, now I'm re-triggered because David has information and he knows she pissed. And when he comes in and he says, your mom's looking at me, now it re-triggers the whole situation. And that's why you get it now.
I get it.
Because that's why even though you're apologizing...
I knew this was going to be a trigger when I did it. I knew this was going to be a trigger when I did it.
Thank you for that honesty.
But the thing of it is...
Thank you for that honesty. Thank you for that honesty.
Okay. I get it.
So what I need you to do right now is say to your daughter...
I love you.
She already knows that. I heard it in the tape.
I will not trigger. I will not do anything to hurt you ever again. Ever again. We have to work at loving each other.
No, you have to work at not hating me.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
No,
You gotta hate me.
No,
You have to hate me.
Don't hate
You gotta hate me real
I don't
bad.
hate
Talk
you.
to me like that.
I do not
She doesn't
hate
hate you.
you.
She doesn't hate you.
I don't hate you. I don't hate
Please.
you. I love you. I love you with my whole soul. I love you.
So many people, can you please stop?
Please.
Now this is what we need. Now this is what we need. 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 I need you to make a commitment for you. When you leave this stage, I need you to take down that Facebook message. Because as much as I want to monitor her behavior, you got to monitor your own. And having that up there is not going to help y'all heal. Because every time you rewatch that, guess what happens? All y'all do is re-trigger each other.
It's triggered.
So can you commit to taking down that video?
Can she commit to taking down all of them?
Can you commit to taking down all of them?
Okay.
You can.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
For you.
What y'all did right now by making the commitment not to trigger her, and for you listening to what I was saying about how the patterns, and you saying, Mom, I want to be healthy, and taking that step, you're taking a first step today. Do y'all feel like you were heard? Do you feel like you were heard?
Then hug
Partially,
me.
yes.
Show me you love me so I can give it back to you.
Mom, I do love you, but I'm not.
Show me you love me and I can give it back to you.
I can't right now. I love you. I do. I love you and I respect you, but I can't right now.
She just said she loves you and respects you.
I feel that, and I respect her answer.
This is a first step. That's all we can do on this show right now. Can you be excited about the first step?
Yes, my heart feels like it's broke.
Yeah. We'll talk some more after the show. Listen, I'm going to be with y'all. I'm going to help y'all out, all right?
Oh, God. My first love, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not saying I'm sorry because I'm not a sorry person. I apologize to you with my whole soul. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry.